They told her to step aside, as if age and color erased her right to stand in line. In the crowded terminal, Evelyn Brooks, an elderly black grandmother in a worn navy coat, was mocked for holding a boarding pass with a Japanese name she couldn't possibly read. Laughter rippled, a manager smirked, and a voice cut, "Don't waste our time." But beneath the noise, Evelyn carried decades of silence and service. What happened when she finally spoke shattered the entire airport. "Stand aside, ma'am." The words snapped like a whip across the boarding gate at LAX. Passengers turned, some with smirks, others avoiding her eyes. Evelyn Brooks, a 70-year-old black grandmother in a navy coat, held her boarding pass steady. The TSA agent sneered, pointing at the Japanese name printed across the ticket. "This isn't yours. Don't pretend you can even say it." A ripple of laughter rose from the line. Evelyn's fingers tightened around the strap of her worn leather purse, but she didn't move. For a moment, she was invisible, just another body in the chaos of a delayed international flight. But then she spoke, slow, precise, and in flawless Japanese. The air cracked. The same mouths that had mocked her went silent. What secret did this elderly woman carry that could silence a crowd? The line at the gate grew restless, voices overlapping in irritation. Children cried, suitcases clattered, and a screen above flickered with the word "delayed." Evelyn stayed planted where she was, though every glance stung like a thorn. "Why is she even here?" someone muttered behind her. Another voice, sharper, "People like that always cause trouble." Evelyn lowered her gaze, but her hand trembled only once before she steadied it against her purse. Her son Marcus stepped forward, jaw tight. "That's my mother's boarding pass." The manager in a gray suit laughed, clipped and cruel. "Sir, don't embarrass yourself. She probably copied it. Can she even read what's on it?" Evelyn's shoulders stiffened. She remembered long nights in Washington, whispering foreign words under dim lamps, serving her country while being overlooked. Now, mocked in public, she felt that same cold wall pressing against her chest. Yet deep inside, a patience smoldered, waiting for its moment to ignite. The gate agent's microphone squealed, then cut out mid-sentence. A group of Japanese passengers stood in confusion, their brows furrowed as the staff repeated garbled English announcements. "Wrong gate, wrong flight," the manager barked, waving them off. Panic spread as families scrambled, unsure where to go. Evelyn heard the Japanese words twisted into nonsense, their meaning lost. Her chest tightened. This wasn't just rude, it was dangerous. She stepped forward, her voice firm but calm. "Excuse me, may I?" The manager snapped, "Sit down, Grandma." But Evelyn didn't sit. She lifted the microphone, ignoring his hand reaching to block her. And then, in clear, flowing Japanese, she translated every instruction, gate, time, safety notes, with precision that cut through the chaos. The terminal froze. Laughter died. Even the TSA agent who mocked her lowered his eyes. For the first time, the room realized the woman they dismissed had just saved the flight. Silence gripped the gate, then broke into a chorus of murmurs. Some passengers clapped softly, others recorded on their phones. The manager's face burned red. "She's overstepping," he hissed, lunging to snatch back the mic. Evelyn simply held it lower, her gaze steady, unshaken. "Not hiding," she said quietly, "just waiting." The words carried, even without amplification. From the crowd, a young Latina flight attendant stepped forward. "She's right," she said, her tone sharp. "Her translation fixed what we couldn't. Without her, we'd have boarded the wrong passengers." The manager faltered, his authority unraveling as whispers spread, "She speaks better than the staff." She knew what to do. Then came the unmistakable stride of the airport's director of security. His uniform crisp, his presence commanding, he surveyed the scene. His eyes landed on Evelyn, and for the first time, recognition flashed. "Mrs. Brooks," he asked slowly. "Is it really you?" The manager stiffened. Something in the room shifted again. Every eye turned as the director of security approached. The manager stammered, she disrupted protocol, but the officer raised a hand, silencing him. His voice cut through the air, calm yet commanding. This woman trained my unit at the Pentagon 25 years ago. She is one of the finest interpreters this country has ever had. Gasps rippled across the terminal. Evelyn stood motionless, hands folded, her dignity unshaken. Passengers began to applaud, louder this time. Phones filmed as the director bowed his head toward her. On behalf of this airport, and this nation, I thank you. The manager's face drained of color. He opened his mouth, but no words came. Evelyn only whispered, words are not ornaments. They are bridges. Her son Marcus placed a hand on her shoulder, pride shining in his eyes. In that moment, she was no longer the invisible old woman in line. She was the bridge everyone had just walked across, and no one could take that away.